Hello to amazing people, and welcome to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. I'm super excited to be trying out this game some more. It is an open world adventure RPG game set in a dark reimagination of Arthurian Legends. It's first-person open RPG. We explore a world stuck in everlasting autumn, witness falling legends, and make meaningful choices woven into a complex branching storyline. Developed by Questline and published by Awaken Realms. By the way, Awaken Realms are amazing. I already played one of their games. They're published Tainted Grail, The Conquest, actually in the same universe. That one was a deck builder though. This one will be a first-person RPG. I also played this board game. They created a board game for this as well, Tainted Grail. And yeah, I always had good experiences with their storytelling. They took a familiar story and did a nice twist on it. And you know what? Let's go in and play it. By the time you watch this video, the game might already be out for general public. It's launching in full release today. It's been in early access like 2 years or so. I already played the early access and had lots of fun with it. So much excited.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the great escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary.
Tom.
One of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Oh, that's us. Us, the stranger. Right. Oh yeah, big thanks to the developers and publishers of the game for gifting me a copy to review. Although like I really didn't have time. I got this game like 1 week earlier, but I just didn't have time to play it some more. So I'm just gonna enjoy it together as it launches. Right, general game settings, subtitles, dialogues, sure, font size, let's increase the font size a little bit so we can more easily enjoy it together. Dialogue auto advanced, let's go with the button press, perspective first person, or third person, really, we're gonna go first person, I think that's how you should play these games. A screen shake proactive and reactive, let's try it on. Enables user and text for improved legibility, especially when playing at distance. No, I'm fine, I think. And we're gonna confirm that. Yes. Okay, we're gonna make a character. I don't know. Let's be a male. Body condition. Normal muscular. Let's go normal. Right face. Maybe a tiny bit of facial hair. Can we put some facial hair? No, I'm not gonna spend like an absurd amount of time here. Maybe like a scar might be good. I don't know. Let's not frown though. Oh, this looks kind of cool. A little bit of makeup. Alright. Something that looks relatively normal. It's like there's like a trope like you would spend. Oh, hello Astarion. Oh, that's cool. Like that. Where's my mustache and stuff? Dude. Okay, some of these faces are super weird. Beard. Oh, there we go. Ah, the beard I wish I could grow. There we go. What's this? Ooh. Okay, this looks so unnatural. The first one was the best one. Oh, we look all gray and white. Look at us. Can I do the same with the hair? Yeah, we can. That looks a bit much. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's not spend too much time here. We're playing this for the experience, not for the character creation. But it's cool that it's there. Hopefully this is unique enough. And surely a helmet will hide all of that anyway. Right. Are you sure you want to play as this character? You will not be able to change it. That's alright. Right, Explorer. For players who want to experience a story with minimal challenge, enemies are forgiving, resources are plentiful, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. A balanced experience, combat is fair but requires focus, mistakes are punished but recovery is possible, designed for experienced players. Or a step up in difficulty, enemies are hit harder and show less mercy, every resource counts for those who seek a serious challenge. Okay, I'm gonna go middle of the road here, although I think I can probably handle Veteran. It might be a bit grindy. So I don't know, hopefully we can change the difficulty if it's too easy. Okay. Are you sure you want to apply these changes? Yes.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
I have a small feeling the tables might turn. You know, I have a small feeling the tables might turn. Now, the prologue here, okay. Now, the first decision, like, are we picking everything up or are we gonna be sensible? Oh, what's this? The 7 commandments. First came the prophet, then came the word. The word is sacred. The pope, his cardinals, and his priests received the word. The word is the way. We're all brothers and sisters, starving for the word. The word is sustenance. Together in holy suffering we walk the pilgrim's path. The word is our strength. We repent by facing the trial of the plague. The word is our cure. The priest clad in red guides us towards grace. The word is salvation. There are no other sanctities, only the prophet's word and the will of the right church. Do not doubt your faith and you will be rewarded. Now the world building in this game is amazing. So I think like any decent playthrough should include that. Okay, I'm not going to be picking up buckets. Let's try to be reasonable. Hello there.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't.
Okay, here we're gonna choose our class.
No food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists.
Right.
So, tell me, what were you doing in the forest when the red shields caught you?
I was taking a poop, of course. I was on my way to enlist for the army. Okay, now here we get like some skills. One-handed, two-handed, blocking, heavy armor, athletics. So this seems like a melee class. Then we got an archer, medium armor, athletics, evasion, sneak. I was avoiding the city guards, trying to sell some goods. One-handed, archer, light armor, agility, sneak. Okay, this is very similar. I guess this is a rogue. I was seeking an ancient site of worship. One-handed, light armor, magic, alchemy. I mean, I have to play an alchemist. Like, I think that's what I played the last time. I'm sorry, but like, slightly increases damage and reduces mana cost of spell casting. I mean, we could try for something different this time. Like a melee warrior. We could stay silent. No, we're not gonna stay silent. We're gonna get beat up then. Slight increases sprinting and swimming speeds. I should have thought about this earlier. Of course, we're gonna play a caster.
It looked like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave.
So the Charred Conclave was like this big burning of druids. Like, we spellcasters, we are getting very discriminated in this world. It's really not fair.
We picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger.
Yeah, I guess I am. You should try it sometimes. Yes, I study healing magic. No, I'd rather burn that tree down. Okay. Alchemy +9 increases the quality of crafted potions. Cooking +3 increases the quality of cooked meals. Blood transfusion. Or light armor +6, athletics, magic, burning ember. Right. Yeah, I study healing magic.
That's why I keep punching you, yet you look suspiciously healthy.
Yeah. I know, right?
We'll make more of a challenge for you soon enough.
I mean, you're not aware in what kind of trouble you are here, you know? Like, my body is my weapon. I'm a druid. Like, I'm disarmed, but like, do you really want to do this?
Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
Well, never mind. Deus Ex Machina. Hello there, my friend. Thank you for freeing me.
Puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Well, hello to you too.
There they are. Finally.
The keys? Did you find the keys? Oh, Mr. Stranger. Look.
I know. You've a million questions.
Yeah.
But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
I was a big fan of Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, and I just like the games that are similar to it. And yeah, I think I have some grand old time. I wish I had more time to actually play. The mysterious knight told me to find him deeper within the dungeon. Right. Okay, we can open equipment with I. Okay, here we are. We are very bloodied. Very, very bloodied. Still can't believe I chose that kind of a hair color, but alright. Right, inventory. Okay, here's the book we picked up. Blood transfusion, that's the spell we have. Okay. Shoots a projectile that applies bleed. Great, we're a blood mage. Continuously drains health from the target, healing you instead. Alright, I guess this is equipped now. Status. Alright. We got our strength and our strength related skills. We got our endurance and endurance related skills, dexterity, dexterity related skills, spirituality, and well, one spirituality related skill, practicality, alchemy, cooking, and handcrafting. Okay. Red Death. You're sick and will soon die. There is no cure for the Red Death. Really? We're inflicted by the Red Death? Interesting. Optimal dash. Defines how many times you can dash in a row without any penalties. Okay. Here we can see our encumbrance. Mana regeneration, stamina regeneration, attack speed, casting speed, dash speed, movement speed, multiplier plus 20%, dash counter 3. Okay, it's gonna be interesting, like how much they fine-tuned the game since last time. I'm gonna have a good point of reference since I think I'm playing the same character. Okay. Show objectives. The mysterious knight. Well, he didn't look like a knight. He looked like an archer. Okay, let's open. Okay. I got some meat, an arrow. Some armor. I wonder, should we equip these? Maybe. Now, I don't want to get encumbered, though. I remember encumbrance being kind of problematic. So this thing weighs 1. You can always see here how my weight went up. And, yeah. Movement speed... Okay, casting speed, dash speed, movement speed, multiplier, no changes, dash counter 2. So we already lost a dash counter. Can I unequip that? There we go. Bandages. Okay, we can put this on. Does this even do anything? 0-1 armor. I guess it's better than nothing. Alright. We got some pants, but that will probably... No, it's not gonna push me over the limit. Good. Like, is the hood so heavy? Hood's super heavy. Alright. And then we got some boots. Okay, this just barely puts me over the limit. There. So let's stay light. Hopefully we can increase the ability to carry more stuff. Although we are a mage, so we're gonna be wearing light armor. That's just how it is. Okay. Broken wooden club. Okay, here we can put on a secondary weapon. Now, I don't remember how do we switch between these. Well, with 1 and 2, it's what you would expect. Okay, we're gonna save the game. There we go. Here we go again. Okay, good, good, good. All right. Oh, there's somebody here. Hello? Oh, he's dead. Menhir figurine. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Lockpick 0. We don't have any lockpicks? Cannot open this thing? Okay, that's fine. Beautiful Liana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He took her love apples into his hands. Right. Well, pause and read it if you like. But we are not reading erotica today. Maybe we'll read it at the end of the episode or something. Yeah, maybe that's fine just before we log off. So if you're not into that kind of thing. A broken wooden club. Well, obviously not broken enough now. We need to pick up all the ingredients for cooking. Oh. Oh, there we go. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 1. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Milred Auntie Frisil. Not everyone has refined taste buds, and that's perfectly fine. I'm Auntie Milred, here with the simple recipes for those who prefer straightforward flavors. For moderate hunger, try Beggar's Fare, a staple for folks like you. Just boil groats and oats in the bubbling water. Yes, it must bubble. Another option is mashed potatoes. Peel them thinly if you're handy with a knife, or skip peeling altogether. Boil for about 20 minutes, drain, please don't drink the water, and mash with a touch of milk. But not too much. You want creamy, not watery. Simple, satisfying, and shame-free. Right. Does it taste good, though? Okay, we learned some recipes. Why can't I take it? I cannot take... Oh, I can take it. Okay, got some fish soup. We got some cups. I don't know if we really need to bring these cups with me. If you go to our bag, like, we probably have some kind of inventory limit for capacity. 14 out of 110 in the top right corner. So there's two things here, yeah? One thing is the equipment, which is like encumbering us for fighting. And then there is like also a carry limit. Like, roast. Restores 84 health over 60 seconds. Nice. Fish soup. Milk. Right. But what I wanted to check was the cups, actually. So, bag. Like, it says garbage. So, maybe we should not be picking up garbage, you know? There we go. Okay. Right. Cooking. Okay, we got some recipes. Right, so here we got some mashed potatoes. Adjust the quantities of the ingredients, thereby increasing the percentage of the possible outcome. Chance for worse, chance for better. Ooh, I see. So there's like a quality system, alright. Interesting, so I can spend like more than one potato. Oh. Bam. Mashed potatoes. Isn't that just wonderful? Well. Yeah. What were you doing when you got... The Red Priest's corpse. Oh, look at that. There's an arrow. Mead. Now if you crouch, we stealth, I guess. Good. Oh, poor little thing. Yeah, I was luckier. Okay, now we got some more 7 commandments. Is this book actually worth anything? I don't know. Let's check it out. It says it's worth 0, so If you already have a book, we should probably not pick it up. This is probably some more garbage. Yeah, these people are really into 7 commandments. I mean, they are priests, so you would expect that. What's up with the ale? Let's see. Devil's Snare. Ooh. Mug. Ale. Ale is pretty expensive. That's good. We're gonna be picking those up. Alright. It seems like we can't get through here, which is fine. We're just gonna loop back around. What would be this quick save, I wonder? Like, quick save. Usually it's F5. And then F8 maybe? No, F9. Really? Like, you're gonna drop down like that? Okay, that's like... So, when you load into the game, there's some physics. The druids have been almost completely eradicated, but some of their wisdom can still... I think, like, lore-wise, playing as a druid... Okay, that works, good. Why do I have a feeling that, like, I saved, like, here, and then it moved me here? Am I crazy? I don't know. So this was my cell. Good, good, good. We're gonna open. Okay, I got some spoiled meat. That sounds like a really bad thing. Consumption list of suffering, lose 15 health. Surprisingly enough, you can sell this. Oh, read more. Poison. Inflicts 2% of max health as damage every second. Interesting. Increases melee damage, stamina regeneration, critical damage. Okay, good, good, good. At some point, I can like go a little bit more. Ooh, a healing potion. Some more. So they don't give us much in these cells, but hey, the 7 commandments, kind of important. Okay, we can't go in here because we don't have a lockpick. I'm sure the game's gonna give us lockpick soon. Like, Ethan. Search empty. Oh, Ethan. So they did something to his brain. Okay, this is a bit gruesome. Now, this game is a bit like... It's dark. This is a dark game. So, if you don't like dark games, maybe watch some of my more, like, cheerier playthroughs. Like, I don't know. I play some very nice and bright games. So, treatment records. The patient is mentally stable, though physical symptoms of the red death persist. I've started applying small doses of black henbane to his skin and ask him to keep a dream journal. Progress is strong, but he panics easily. I'll introduce a mild calming agent to help him relax and open his mind without fear. The patient's mental state is worse than expected. Upon waking, he either becomes briefly catatonic or curls up, muttering. The patient is now full catatonic, unresponsive, unmoving, not eating. That seems the only mercy left. I'll conduct an autopsy to seek possible brain changes. There must be something to learn here. Right. Rumblings of a very mind. The dark nights here are endless. Everything breathes and cools crisply. A red monk came and put fire in my chest, but I knew it was a good thing. The first and only kiss visited me the night before. Arthur rapped and reached to me with his hands, not 2 but 4. Never closer to the king's grace than he disappeared. 4 hands, that's the special race of people, actually, that... What were they called? I forgot. Whoops. The bleeding heart of the plague beats in frantic despair. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hear it's written from behind the wall. I know it. I feel it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Organic machinery that creates this place and these people. But your ears to the walls and listen. 1, 2, 1, 2. Listen! And then he died. From all the mental wounds and stuff. Oh, what's this? Brother Adamus will fix this hole in about 2 weeks. Please leave it be until then. What hole? What hole? What's this? Is this about me? Niemer, age unknown, male, King's Road, that stage 2. Severe skin lesions, notable visible on the face and hands. Further screening tests are required. Strict protective measures must be enforced. Well, so much about that. What hole? Eitan, 16, male. Koanacht, red, dead, stage 4. Well, we know that we have at least 2 more stages to go before we actually die. That's good news. Though the body remains in relatively good condition, despite the 4th stage of the plague, the patient's mind is in shambles. It seems that the mind is the first to die. We'll need to observe what happens next. Right, so yeah, this red priest, we're studying the plague, hopefully looking for a cure. This tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secured. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. This lock seems to be broken. Wait, what? A tunnel? And a hole? Right, so if we can find an access to this tunnel, we might get into the cells in here. Alright. Ninian, 28, male, Horns of the South, Keeper. Red, that's stage 4, inflammation in various organs. Maintain strict isolation protocols to prevent the spread of infection. Notify Captain Brandon if procedure fails and subject dies. Patient is being transferred from his room to the laboratory for further examination. Please ensure the area remains undisturbed during the relocation process. Right. To anyone who finds this note, you need to run before they start your treatment, and it makes you realize you need to gnaw your own legs off. I promise that you're not sick, and even if you are, they will not cure you. Save yourself as I did. I stole a small glass jar when they weren't looking, broke it into tiny shards, and swallowed them all. Soon I will be free. That's gruesome, you know. I would say suicide is a temporary, it's a long-term solution to a temporary problem, but considering the like what the state of this place is, maybe this time it doesn't really apply. Yeah. Okay, so we can go right here. I kind of want to go right. Oh, look, well, they have a good supply. I bet these are all 7 commandments. So this is where the archer went. And how irresponsible to leave your arrows like around like that. How are you gonna supposed to hunt deer and stuff? Like, takes so long to craft them as well. Okay. Now, lore is kind of important for me, and it's been a while since I played, and I'm sure you can enjoy a little bit of lore, right? You can, like, I guess, skip ahead a little bit if you don't want to watch me read stuff. Oh! Crap, she's alive. Lisa.
Do you see what a miracle I am?
Yes.
Healed. I am no longer sick.
What happened to you?
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me.
Can I help you somehow?
To help me? The Red Priests already did. They cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now. I hope the same fate awaits you and you'll no longer suffer.
That's so kind of you.
Have a nice day, kind sir.
Have a nice day, kind lady. Well, it seems like they're using some sort of very strong sedatives just before people die. So it seems like they're not suffering too much. If we think she suffers, we could end her pain, but she says she's fine, so... Alright. Some of these might be aggressive, though. Oh, we can read about her here. Yeah, let's turn our back. There we go. Just one moment, mister, while I read about Lisa here. 20 female, little growth, red stage that's stage 3. Plague progression has stopped, question mark. Ooh, that's interesting. After prolonged exposure to concentrated weirdness, the patient's body has undergone severe alterations. The mutations, however, may have halted the progression of the disease. Hold for observation. After 4 weeks, proceed with disposal. Well, I hope they don't dispose of her. And here we got Helge 73 male burrow. Well, this... Oh, Red Dead Stage 1. This one had a long and lasting life. The fevers brought on by the Red Dead have left a lasting mark on the patient's mind. He's plagued by numerous visions. Mood changes occur from emotional indifference to religious and ecstatic rapture, leading to foretelling doom. Observe. Alright, hello there. How are you doing? Don't mind me.
Drip, drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return.
Alright.
I told the priests. They laughed. But they're saying...
Oh yeah, King Arthur's gone.
Drip, drip.
The storm is gathering.
The storm is gathering.
What are you talking about?
At last, the age of resurrections shall end. And then, the once and future king will return.
Oh my god. Once in Future King. Isn't there like a song by Blind Guardian that references the Once in Future King? That's a good song. If you're into like
To behold
very
his
heavy metal.
radiance.
Alright.
After drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer.
You're free, go.
None of us are free. We are all bound. All bound.
Well, don't let your mind be your prison.
To go?
Hey, what's that?
No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king. You can go if you want, but you won't get far. We are all bound. All bound.
Alright.
After trip. Closer and closer.
What do I have here? I see a pouch. Can I grab that? Alright. Quick use wheel. Heavy attack. Block. Wait, why is the game teaching me combat? You aren't gonna, like, attack me, are you, no? Does the game want me to, like... Oh, that's pretty nice. We can only assume game saves really fast. There's gonna be some trouble up ahead. The tunnel is scheduled to be filled and secure. Stay clear and avoid tampering with it. Oh, there we go. We found some kind of tunnel. We can go inside, I guess. And now we can't get out. That's just great. Okay, we can get... Well, I'm not ready to go in just yet. I don't think so. Parry. Tap block right before enemy's attack lands to execute a parry. A successful parry prevents all damage and drains a healthy amount of the enemy's stamina. Important, unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay, most enemies have a stamina bar displayed beneath their health bar. When their stamina is fully drained, they enter a staggered state, becoming vulnerable to attacks until the stamina regenerates. We don't care, we are a wizard. Ooh, block actually spends stamina, but stamina fills up fast. Okay. Be on guard. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we had some good parries and then not so good ones. But you know what? We got spells as well. Okay, we're out of mana. Oh.
Your fate is sealed.
I don't know whose fate is sealed, but sure ain't mine. Alright, so... I think I chose the proper difficulty. That was difficult enough for me. Alright. Let's play some more and undress all the people. It seems like we don't heal over time. Which... Dash, alt. Oh yeah, right, we can dash. That's what we should have used. Push. Okay. Oh, there we go. Push enemies away with a left click and then... Okay. What do we have here? We have a brain. Well, that's not gruesome. Amputation knife. Medic's measuring tool. Yep, not gruesome at all. Okay. So we got a big glass bottle. Probably some more garbage. Some skulls. I guess we're not interested into skulls. Okay, we should actually check if there's like any point in having these. Amputation knife actually worth quite a bit. Medic's measuring tool, 13. Might be okay. I don't know. Tiny glass bottle. Some jars. A pitcher. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna end up like getting rid of most of these at some point, but that's okay. Hello there. This is like from some big creature of weirdness. Okay. Let's see the pail. Okay, I'm gonna drop that. These jars, the game says they're garbage, so... Well, the game says this is also garbage, so I don't know. Oh, this is a crafting reagent. Look at that. So good thing I'm picking stuff up. So we're gonna need that for potions, apparently. Well, probably. Okay, another 7 commandments. Oh, I know where we are. We're now inside. Yeah. Like we made a loop around. Okay. What's this? Right, town scheduled to be filled and secured. That's okay. What? This lock seems to be broken. Okay, does this tunnel lead from one cell to another? White button. Well, have to harvest all the forest caps. That's cool. That's really cool. I like this tunnel. It's nice. And I wish we can more easily jump out, but it's fine. Okay. Well, it's time to move on, I guess. Use guard's key. Wine. Yes, we'll take some wine. Why not? What kind of wine? We don't know. Ooh. Cracked shield. Some honey. Sage. Peppermint. Moonshine. Groats. Sage. Potato. Flour. Salt. Milk. Oh. Lockpick. We don't have any lockpicks. We cannot open that. Okay. Surely there's a lockpick somewhere in here. There we go. Old leather. Read. No, read, I said. No, you're late. There's a lockpicks. Inventory. Bag. Old leather. My dear Airfear, I have finally arrived at the island asylum and have received my preliminary medical examination. Father Vaughan said that my symptoms point to the very early stages of the Red Death, and that I did very well to come here my own will. Big mistake. He promised to do everything in his power to help me and to make sure our son, I write son, because I can feel the truth of that with each heartbeat, Airfear is born healthy. I know you had doubts about me coming here, but I really am of good cheer. I will keep you up to date on my progress. I hope to see you soon. I love and miss you very much. Forever yours. Oh look, it's Cat. P.S. I'm thinking of the name Leveland. How do you like that? Unforgettable. The game was not originally designed for third-person perspective. This feature was added as an accessibility option and it's not intended to be highly polished. Okay, there we go. So that happens when you press Y instead of T. The husband of one of the Red Priest's victims must be wondering what happened to her. Right. This universe was not kind to Catherine. It is what it is. Okay. Some garlic, just in case we run into some vampires. I don't think there are any vampires though. Some venison, some pork, some beef. Okay, let's see the lockpicking in this game. Okay, seems to be like... What was this game? Is this Morrowind? I don't remember which one had this system. I think it's nice and sleek. Okay. Wasn't there like... Okay, we cannot drain the life force out of that, people. Okay, broken. Lockpick. Okay. So basically how it works is like you need to position the lockpick in the right position, and then if it's in the right position then you can rotate it fully, and then if it runs into like how should we say it, if it stops moving, that means that you need to change the position, and if you don't react fast enough the lockpick might break, and that's about it. Okay, so my health's not the best. Maybe we could go and like... eat those mashed potatoes we found, yeah? What's my like... Okay, there we go. Actually, what's my like total health? 48. Okay, so this will recover way more than I actually need. Okay, hello. Like this spell is not very efficient, but like... Oh yeah, I remember fighting these. Can I like block? There we go. Undead. That is not always the end. For those whose bodies are defiled by necromancy or twisted by the weirdness, that is merely the beginning of something far worse. The undead are mindless husks, stripped of soul and will, hollow of their humanity. They move only by the magic that binds them. They feel no pain, know no fear, and crave nothing, except to feed, to tear, to obey masters who care nothing for them. Who they once were no longer matters. Now they're empty vessels, cursed to wander Avalon until time or still finally reduce them to dust. Well, we didn't really reduce them to dust, but well, I guess it's good enough for now. There's more. This spell is not particularly strong, but maybe that's okay. Like... Yeah, I should really dodge. We can dodge so much, look at that. That's crazy. How far and much we can dodge. The game said like dodge 3 consecutive times, but like I feel like I can do so much more times. Yeah. Well, we're tired, so we cannot dodge right now. Okay. Don't mind me, just passing through real fast. I played Skyrim on hardest difficulty with a mage. I wouldn't recommend it. It's very, very grindy and tiresome. Okay, but we know what we need to do. Okay. There we go. Where's the other one? Where's the juicy loot? There you go. You can move pretty fast. I like it. Okay. Oh, athletics. Time to train some. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, the good old days. Put your car keys or something heavy on. Oh, we can also gain agility on your keyboard while swimming into the breach in Balormora in Morrowind. Go and have a lunch, come back, and your skills are improved. Hey, that's how it used to work. Where's my skill? Come on, game. We want more agility. Hoppity hop, 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 hop. Oh, it levels up really slowly. Now in Morrowind, like, if you jumped from way high up and then crushed down and even wounded yourself a bit, you will get way more, like, jumping skill. It was called acrobatics there. Oh, that was a heavy attack, so I can just smack real fast. Or I can be like, bam. Oh, that got us winded a little bit, alright. Brother Ambrosius' body is being prepared for his funeral, which will take place in 1 week. Please await the arrival of the Red Shield to handle any remaining dangers. Do not enter, do not touch. Well, they exited and they touched me, so, yeah. Some more tools. A pail I didn't want to pick up, but that's fine. Red Priest gauntlets, headdress, rope, boots. Oh yeah, wait. So, Red Priest corpse. What's this? Okay. So, this weighs 1. This weighs 0.4. Still a bit too heavy and kind of ugly. I wanna look like a Red Priest. So, 2 armor. Okay. And then we got this Torn Red Priest rope. 1 armor, but it's much lighter. You know? What's the responsible thing to do here? Ragged villager dress. Is it to like put the robes on? I mean, we are a caster after all, right? And this would allow us to like put some head protection. Put some hand protection. Put some... We don't have any rings or anything like that. Are we better armored now? 4.5%. But we now look like a Red Priest. Well, we play in first person, so it doesn't matter what we look like. Okay. It's a basket. It's a basket! We can have enough baskets. Baskets are amazing. Autopsy report. Subject 17. I drilled a burr hole in the left temporal bone, revealing a skull filled with thick coagulated blood. After draining using Morgane's cut, I sawed through the cerebral falx, severed nerves and the brainstem, then removed the brain. Its abnormal shape suggests internal swelling. Incisions were made in the venous sinuses and the base of the skull was left intact. Finally, the brain was placed in alcohol and set all for further study. Yeah, so they did some very, very, very nasty experiments in here. Okay. Very, very nasty experiments. Okay. Eventually we'll be able to sell all of this stuff, but... Hello. Be very, very quiet. There you go. Okay. Open. But we had another path to take, right? Like... There's a couple more cells here. No. No! See, that happens when you like overdo it a bit. But we have 10 of these, so... Should be fine. Okay. Well, these are not in the cedar oil. You need to put your brains in cedar oil, otherwise... Experimental treatment report. I received 3 patients with mild red death symptoms and tested a new treatment using virus-based bone meal. Patient 1 had typhoid, not red death. I burned the body. Great job. By day 3, she acted erratically, scratching, pulling her hair and screaming. By day 5, she nearly broke free before her heart failed. Her autopsy may yield more insights. I would say you don't need an autopsy to figure out this was not a good experiment. Little effect, the disease progresses at usual pace, but his mind is clear. I'll continue observing. Conclusion, despite mixed results, I don't consider the treatments a failure. If adverse effects are reduced, this could be closer to a cure. Coping. Like, there was like no indication that it's working at all. And yet, he's like, no, this is totally fine. I'm gonna continue receiving, like... all the funding that I need. So yeah. Monster blood. Right. Where's the baskets? Sadly, in this game, baskets are considered garbage. I consider them a nice way to carry stuff. Alas. Some amazing games do that. Some other, well, I guess this is also an amazing game, but some other games, like, even though they're amazing, don't do that, which, well, I find weird, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, this one's nasty. Oh, okay. Where is it? Trying to find the sweet spot here. There we go. Already broke 2 lockpicks, you're gonna have to be more careful. Okay. Big glass bottle. Father Vaughan's notes. Oh, there we go. Subject 37, also known as Catherine Guiscard. Female, age 22, constitution short, skinny, 7 months pregnant. Yikes. Symptoms typical of red death, pale red spots on the face, neck and arms. Cause of that, childbirth. Oh, she gave birth. Nice. Hopefully the child was okay. Exposure to the weirdness might have altered the woman's psyche. Anger, outbursts, melancholia. As for physical alteration, the fetus seemed to be much more affected by the weirdness than the mother, as if it absorbed it all. Oh no. After the first standard session, the fetus started to grow rapidly. After the second session, its mass had tripled. It needed to be extracted from the womb. The torso and head of the fetus were unnaturally overgrown, but its limbs were weak and flabby. Despite its monstrous appearance, it turned out to be a good viability. More research on subject 38 to follow. The mother did not survive the procedure. Like, these red priests, they do deserve death, I think. Because, like, how can you do something like that? It's crazy. Oh, look, a pickaxe. Mine? I don't remember there being mining inside the asylum. Can we remove these and pass through, maybe? We can. But there's like 2 enemies there. Oh no, we're no match for normal enemies, I don't think so.
You will burn.
And you will bleed. Okay, maybe it's not too bad. Smack, dodge. Smack, dodge. Smack, dodge. Smack, dodge. This is easy. Oh, and then we just like run into it like a maniac. That's probably not what I wanted, so let's get some health back. I'm a menace, dude, like a blood necromancer on the loose. That can't be good. No wonder they wanted to burn all of us. No wonder. Okay, what do we have? This is like a very beautiful secret section. I like it. Okay. I mean, secret. Okay. That's who you worship. Would it be a shame if you grab blood transfusion? Oh, really? Well, even if you start without it, you can grab it here. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot here. Brother Cassian's prayer. Okay, today I pray for the healing of your church, for the severance of all rotten fruit from our whole institution. Let pure intent flow through us all. Let the word guide and strengthen the priests who have strayed. This is my humble plea. Brother Cassian. Brother Cyril's prayer. Okay, guide me with... Oh, Kai, that's the person they follow. Kai, guide me with thy words among the flock, which must be brought back to the threshold of thy sacred fold, so that they may know grace, hear the beating of the bleeding heart of the plague, and contribute to a divine mission. This is my humble plea, Brother Cyril. Right. Brother Fabius. Bless Kai, thou whom the word flows within me, grant that my mission in the place called Connacht to meet with success, health, and divine inspiration. Grant me the strength to aid the people of Avalon, touched as they are by the spectre of doom. This is my humble plea, Brother Fabius. Brother Ogdi's prayer. Kai, grant that my body and mind rest the influence of the red that's in this mission I now undertake. Let the word guide my steps with strength and resilience against the plague I seek to shield our people from. And may those I encounter believe in the sincere intentions of our church. This is my humble plea, Brother Ogde. And finally, Brother Gander. This plea appears older than the others. The time of fire and reckoning is upon us. The time to cleanse the land of the vermin defiling it. Let all druids burn. Kai, let thy word guide us to every den where these wretches hide. Let this land be healed through flame. This is my humble plea, Father Gounder. Well, good riddance. Racist. Okay. Mana potion, some scrolls we can't pick up. Hello there. Brother Sirius. Okay, you also got infected. Where's your brothers?
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here.
I'm also sick, so it's okay. Who are you? Why so serious?
The Christian suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests.
I'm not.
Did you escape yourself? You really should have stayed there.
Listen.
You can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
It's probably already widespread, right? You understand what?
All of it. The patience. The madness.
Of course, with all the experiments, we would all go mad.
Somewhere along the way.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Mission
Excuses.
became a burden. I can't tell who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done.
Okay.
It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Interesting how people all of a sudden get a wish to repent when they're staring down somebody who can, like, end them. Why you locked me up?
I discovered that I'd fallen ill.
Oh.
To be placed in a
Why is he locked up?
so to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools.
Okay, this one's kind of like very dedicated to his cause. You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far. Do the Red Priests really cure the Red Death?
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end.
Okay, good to know.
The 1st stage is the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me.
Alright.
From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss,
painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last two stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turn to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
The Red Priests really cured the Red Death. No, they don't. At least they didn't succeed.
We've had some success, treating it up to the 4th stage. But it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops.
Alright.
We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
How would the weirdness cure the Red Death?
Weirdness, my child, is pure potential. That's the theory. In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied.
Yeah, I saw.
May the prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
Alright, thank you, I guess. Well, he was nice and cooperative. Tiny glass bottle, if I remember correctly, that's used for alchemy. It's okay, you don't need these, right? And like, maybe I leave one for you so you can like break it and end your misery. No. You need to pay for your sins. Oh, we can rest. Interesting. A cup. I think that's just garbage. Alright. Can't lock it back up, sadly, but... More commandments, eh? Sage. Oh. Vase. Amphor. What's the difference between an amphor and a vase? It's a plate. It's a wooden plate. The encyclical of the second pope. Yet many are unruly, corrupt, and indolent, though they claim to know the prophet. Their deeds betray them, their minds are solid, and the prophet sees all. As punishment, their skin is marked by red marks, festering and flaking. The Red Death is not only claims their lives, but damns their souls. Yet hope remains for the impure. The prophet declares, renounce unruliness, dishonesty, and indolence. Embrace my word in your heart, and your soul will be purified as mine was. The prophet warns, trust in my disciples as you trust in me. To harm them is to harm me, and you will be punished accordingly. Alright. Just a bunch of threats. Oh. We can see an enemy in there. Some moonshine. Oh, some chanterelle. A basket, a rockfish. Daffodil. I like alchemy systems in this kind of games. It's gonna be nice. I think these are useless. Jars and cups. But small bottles we need, right? Yeah, but like jars are useless, right? If I remember correctly. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to pick everything up, am I? Jar, yeah, it says garbage. Pail, garbage. Water pitcher, garbage. Jar, garbage. Jar, garbage. Vase. That doesn't look... it is kind of a vase, I guess. Amphor. Ceramic pitcher. Wooden basin. These are at least worth something. I don't know if that's... like well enough. Oh look, magic. The pail I tossed out somehow flew through the gate. Hello. How close do I have to be? You know what, whatever. Oh ho ho, nice. He dodged my attack.
Your death is certain.
Well, I don't know whose that is certain, but it surely ain't mine. Alright. The benefits of life drain. Alright. Bone meal. Oh my gosh. Spoiled meat, bone meal, small mana potion. Yeah. You know what I see when I see that? Alchemy ingredient, alchemy ingredient, alchemy ingredient. It would be a shame for these fine corpses to go to waste. Ooh. A heart. Alright. Murren's method of separating the mind. Examining the old in search of the new. Author, elder brother Uric. Chapter 1. The often dismissed priest Murren the Holy's methods, recorded during King Arthur's reign, offer crucial insights on the separation of the mind. His text, albeit in old language, is valuable for understanding extraction practices. Despite Murren's immersion in druidic rituals, he scorned their quackery and wisely retained their valuable knowledge. This discernment, alongside his contempt for the past masters, makes Murren's work indispensable, revealing useful druidic observations while discarding the rest. Murren insisted that the subject must understand and feel the Red Priest's procedures. If they lose consciousness, revival is essential. Partial anesthesia is allowed if they can still see. To extend the usefulness of a promising subject, tend to any life-threatening wounds. That's insane. That's disgusting. Wait, isn't there a heart in there? Blood clot. So I have to pick up the jar to be able to pick up what's inside it. Letter. It is time, my brothers. Your cry of always us. We escaped that only for it to follow us here to Avalon. But I say all is not lost. We have been delivered to our salvation, to one place where we can fight the Red Death and win. For Avalon holds what our homelands did not, the weirdness. Many see the weirdness as a curse, but I believe it's our path to survival. We must not fear it, we must welcome it. This can heal us. Seek the edge of the weirdness, embrace it, let it cure our afflictions. To the brave and faithful, spread the word, prepare your tools, cast our doubt and fear, and open your minds to the weirdness as our saving grace. So yeah, people believed that the weirdness can help them out in these trying times. Okay. The History of Island Asylum. Okay, that seems like an interesting read. And then the prophet instructed her disciples, go to the marshes where those marked by the plague await death. Aid them, build an asylum, and keep peace for their bodies and souls. As long as my teachings live in your heart, so shall I. Upon her last breath, her acolytes buried her on the Isle of the Dead, then went to the dark morass to build a lazaret, as she commanded. One day King Arthur heard a voice from the prophet's tomb. Opening the coffin, he found not bones, but a beautiful woman seemingly taken by death in peaceful slumber. Then her words resounded, Arthur, the plague is a trial for all. My disciples braved the marshes, preaching humbly, yet ask nothing in return. I ask for a place worthy of their sacrifice. Arthur granted her request, directing Morgaine to vacate the Four Dweller ruin. Oh, that's right, the Four Dwellers. Those are the people with 4 hands. Ruins on the Isle of the Dead for the Red Priest to continue their service. Was that a mistake? Hard to say. Hard to say. Swift steps. Increase movement speed by 2. Okay. Ninian Stag. Who in the world is Ninian? And what do we do with his stag? Burning Ember. Oh, there we go. Now we have a proper spell. Light cast projectile 3 to 4, 4 to 5 damage, 4.8 mana cost. Shoots a projectile that applies bleed. Q, read more. Bleed over time, deals 0.6 damage per second, multiple instances stack with each other, increases damage by 0.3 and refreshing the duration. Oh, so it like builds up. And I got Burning Ember, shoots a larger burning ball of fire, dealing damage in a small area. Probably does more damage, yeah. Wait, can't I like dual wield these? I can. So, left click to throw a fireball, right click to drain. Alright. Oh yeah, what is the Ninian's mark or whatever it was? Was it like an amulet? No. Oh, this is for a quest. Ooh, somebody might want to know what happened to Ninian. It's an alchemy station. It's an alchemy station. Find the resources you need in the world, earn them through quests, or purchase them in a city. Dude, really? You're not gonna let me do alchemy? Listen, you're pissing me off. Why put an alchemy station if... Maybe I need a recipe. Where is the recipe? Alchemy recipe. How did I miss a recipe? That's crazy. No, I didn't. Ninian. Explore to gather materials. Find the resources you need in the world. Earn them through... We do have materials, no? No items to craft yet. Okay, so there's a door here. Requires laboratory key, which we don't have. That's interesting. So we found a back way in. Okay, there's a tunnel here, which we can explore later. Okay. Venerable Brother Sefton, I would like to remind you of what I have mentioned numerous times before, namely that the alchemical station should be cleaned after each use. Yeah, that sounds smart. Especially when you're so careless with caustic and toxic substances. I also recommend that you refresh your elemental knowledge about the ingredients of a healing concoction. Those are alcohol and sage, not poisonous plants and hearts. If this kind of negligence continues, I'll be forced to ask Father Vaughan to revoke your privilege to use the laboratory. May the word of the prophet be your grace, Brother Aaron. Alright. So alcohol and sage. New recipe unlocked. Right. Well, if you do things in the right order, everything works out, right? And you can use the thing. So for a healing potion, we need any kind of alcohol, like mead. And some sage. Right. Craft a small healing potion. Restores 28 health, like instantly. Used for healing flesh wounds. And then there's a mana potion. Mead and burdock root. Restores 10 mana over 10 seconds. Is this like 1 mana per second, or is this like 10 mana every second? It's probably like 1 mana per second. Otherwise, what's the point, right? This would be much stronger than the potion it creates, so... Alchemy, eh? Oh, what's this? Oh, another blood transfusion spell. Okay. Well, it seems like they really wanted us to have this spell. This spell was not... I don't remember having this spell last time I played. I wonder. Where's the laboratory key? It's probably like a little bit down here. I bet this dude has a laboratory key.
Sage and alcohol. It's the simplest recipe. Can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the...
I know, right?
Before you build a castle, you must first know how to...
Fling a shed together.
The fundamentals are essential, but the world is moving forward, and the young are eager to make their mark as quickly as possible.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe for a basic healing potion has no business near our patients.
I would agree.
Absolutely. It wouldn't be wise or beneficial to our patients. Brewing a simple healing potion doesn't require advanced training.
Alright. There we go. Laboratory key. Yay. Hey, a proper way in. Okay. So I already kind of know where these where this leads. It leads down to where these people talked. You can attack them like a sneaky rat from distance. Oh, there's like a branching path here. Oh, there's somebody alive here. Okay, that sounds very aggressive. And then we can go down here and actually kill the people who talked about healing potions a little bit earlier. Of course, pick up all the mushrooms on the way. Yep, here they are. And there's also a third way. And the third way would be to continue forward down here. I mean, all these paths probably connect to each other eventually, right? Maybe. This lock seems to be broken. Oh, a shovel. Really? Oh, that's so crazy. Well, you have to watch me play this game through early access if you wanna find out why that is hilarious. Oh my god. Was that shovel always there? Oh, a copper arrow. Wait, are the arrows called simple arrows? Copper arrow, shovel. Wait. Weapons. No, it's called wooden arrow. Okay. Alright. I think I like the idea of going to talk to that person next. Who is this person? Why does he look relatively healthy? Is he even alive? Looks like it's breathing. But to find all of that out, you will have to go and watch the next episode. I'm probably gonna play this like it's a good high quality game. Very expensive. I got it for free from the publisher to like play it on the channel. So yay, that's really nice. But like many games I get for free, but only few I play a lot. So only the best ones, and this one's really good. So yeah, I would fully recommend for you to go and check it out. Like, it is really a high quality first person RPG adventure game with like a very strong story. But yeah, hopefully enjoy the episode. I wish you all have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're gonna play some more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. And well, for those of you who are into that kind of stuff, now we're gonna read that erotica thing, for better or for worse. Then we're signing out. Bye bye. If I can find it, that is. Oh, there we go. I can't find it. What? Leather readable. That's not it. Did we leave it behind? Sword newest. Price, weight, newest. This is 7 commandments, treatment records, remnants of very mind, not written in blood, old letter, auto report, experimental material, father wagon's notes, butter sealer's prayer. These are not it. Okay, can we like go all? Okay. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 1. 7 commandments. Did I leave it behind? Maybe I left it behind. No, don't drop it. Okay, I'll just run back real fast. See, maybe I left it behind. Okay. Oh, I left it behind. What? Beautiful Liliana in the Chamber of Ecstasy. Sir Osbert could not wait any longer. He shut the door behind him and jammed the latch home. In a few determined strides, he approached Liliana, capturing her little waist in a strong embrace. Panting heavily with desire, he lifted her as if she weighed nothing and threw her on the bed. He set about conquering her lips, neck, and cleavage with hungry kisses. Liliana arched off the bed and moaned wantonly. What is that word? Wantonly? Wantonly. Which only spurred him on further. Sir Osbert tangled the fingers of his right hand in Liliana's golden locks, and with his left he loosened the lacings of her bodice. After he finally managed to unlace it, his eyes were met with the rousing sight of Liliana's voluptuous body. Right. He took her love apples into his hands, feeling them rise and fall with her quickening breath. He caressed them for a while, but soon his hands started wandering down her body to lift her skirt and petticoat. Liliana's lips tasted like the sweetest cherries. Sir Osbert couldn't help but cling to them as his fingers slipped between her alabaster columns of her legs. Liliana's knees spread invitingly and without hesitation, almost as if they had a mind of their own. Sir Osbert pushed down his pants and took out the weapon a man uses to lay love siege. He aimed his enormous battering ram at the opening at her gates and began to attack. Right. I always wonder, people who write this kind of things, like... I always wonder. Let's just leave it at that. But okay. People are into all kind of crazy things. I guess there are crazier things than like reading erotica. Alright, so yeah. And like this is like, I would say, how do you say it? Like a callback to Morrowind, right? In Morrowind, like I think the book in there was called like the Lustful Aragonian Maid or something like that. So yeah, Obviously, the creators of this game really did enjoy the Elder Scrolls series, so got inspired by it, and yeah, decided to tell their story in the similar engine environment. But anyway, this time for real, I'm gonna be signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Niemer signing out. Bye bye.